didn't know Marcella was going to sit there and make her family extremely wealthy. I was like, no, you didn't see it all. She, was working hard. You didn't know what she was doing. You didn't see Eileen leave out of the basement. I know you didn't see Natalie when she was pregnant. You didn't really imagine that she'd be where she is today. Orlando said it. But now you know. Many of you weren't here October 26th, 2015. Some of you were here and didn't understand what was about to happen. But type this in the chat box. Now you know. After today, you didn't know that you could earn a diamond-encrusted Rolex watch through your blood, sweat, and tears. You didn't know that somebody would pay you residually, even through a pandemic. You didn't know that Andy Carlton would send out $2.5 million every month, even during the pandemic. Now you know. Now we can hold you accountable. 2025, what would you say then if you're here today? Because now you know. And you can take this down. Y'all let's send this viral. Text it to me, text it to everybody. 40 days, 40 nights. Well, at the moment that you crack at this, because you understand military style, what it's going to be like as we commit, no less than, you and I, and so many others, Eileen and Natalie and Cedric and Marcella, 12.5 hours. And Marcella, I know you're going to do more. Natalie, I know y'all going to do more. 12.5, Eileen, I know you already said, I know you're going to do more. Orlando, 12.5 hours a day for 40 days straight, 5 hours. And Orlando, my hour is a different kind of hour than the average person. Because my hour comes with 60 minutes of fire. Mr. Moore, 40 days, 40 nights.
Rally, it's a season, first of all. Talking 40 days, 40 nights. It's a season. A season of sacrifice, a season of separation, and a season of boldness. A season of boldness. And what happens, Mr. Bradley, if every single person will fully understand, you make that commitment. But here's the key. Commit to the commitment. Make the commitment, but commit to the commitment. And whatever that is for you, your life can forever change in these next 40 days and 40 nights. And most people misunderstand, Mr. Bradley, I truly believe that they think it's going to happen immediately. No, the work happens immediately. The work happens immediately. But it's going to lead to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The work happens immediately. You can't put it off and say, okay, at the end of the no, immediately. And I challenge every single person, Mr. Bradley, to have a day one goal. A day one goal. That's how you're going to start your 40 days, 40 nights. October 26th on Monday, what's your day one goal? What goal will you crush? What goal will you crush from making those sacrifices and separating yourself from those people who not? And then having that season of boldness to say if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Mr. Bradley, very important. 40 days and 40 nights. We're going to crush goals. We're going to change lives. For those who are willing to commit, I need you to commit to the commitment. Very important.
And I'm going to give you this. Find somebody you can't outwork and outwork them. Find somebody you know you can't outwork and outwork them. Marcella, what you think about that?
I need an accountability partner, so I'm ready. I'm ready. Cedric White, I'll take you down. I'm ready. No, but for real, guys, it's 40 days. 40 days of your life. And speaking from somebody who's sat in the UK right now, Mr. Boris Johnson isn't letting us have much fun. So I'm telling you something. You can't go out. You can't party. You've got to be in bed by 10. Why not make this your season of sacrifice when there's not much to sacrifice because there's nothing we can do, and get down to work. That's my suggestion. So when Mr. Boris Johnson says you are free to go and live your best life, you're going to have a pocket full of cash and you can go and live your best life. So spend the next 40 days hustling, grinding, bettering yourself, but be intentional about what you do, because my version of working is probably quite different to everybody else's version of working. I lose loads of weight when I go all in. I forget to eat. I'm not telling everyone to not eat, but what I'm saying is be intentional about your time, because if you don't have much time, I want you to know that you can still go all in. You just have to make sure that the time you do have is 100% capacity in terms of productivity. If you've only got 90 minutes a day or 2 hours a day, just make sure that you're going all in over that period of time.
I love it. I love. Check, I saw something. That's what you say. Cedric?
Absolutely. One of the things I love, what I love is, first of all, the challenge, I accept the challenge. Because, again, like you said, finding an accountability partner. And as a champion, one thing is, again, I love what Marcella has done, and I accept it, and we're going to push. Let's go. But having said that, like you said, it's 40 days, it's 40 nights, it's all-out mass actions. Can you lay it all on the line? Can you make the sacrifices, right? What I heard even today, Mr. Bradley, was I saw in the midst of the pandemic, some people made excuses, but the ones we saw, they made adjustments and they made sacrifices. And it is a sacrifice, but if you can do that for a short period of time, your life can change. And that's what you model. Like you said, the world hadn't seen, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. But for those who want to lay it on the line, this is that time that you can really separate yourself from your situation and you can make it the life that you really want. You don't have to just always worry about it, wish, pray, but it can happen. That's going to take the work ethic. And we all are committed 40 days and 40 nights. And you don't want to look back and wonder what happened. You don't want to look back and be the one that watched it happen. You want to be a part of the ones that we're going to go out there and make it happen.
I love it. I love it. Natalie, Graham, 40 days, 40 nights.
I am so excited about 40 days and 40 nights. I can't stop my team. We're like heavy in the chat boxes right now, so I'm going back and forth trying to listen and looking at their excitement. I didn't come in, as a founding director because I didn't know about the company then. However, when I did come in, my mentor, Mr. Moore, was so gracious to tell me what that looked like. So I created my own 40 days and 40 nights, Mr. Bradley. And what that looked like for me, I wanted to be free. I was tired of my corporate job, and I was only getting paid $2,200 a month for a household of 5. So I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? So my 40 days and 40 nights looked like, you saw me wobbling to different events. My 40 days and 40 nights also looked like me having my child and missing her first step because I was at a Plannet Marketing event, but I knew that she's not going to remember mommy not watching her first step. What she's going to remember is all the experience she has now because mommy sacrificed that time that she did not have in the beginning. Because I didn't have it, I had to sacrifice it in order to get it. So when I started, Mr. Bradley, just that 40 days and 40 nights, I remember at that time, pure focus. I strictly blacked out. I didn't know what to do, but my mentor just said, head down. And to bring myself home, it looked like me replacing that income. So I did that in a very fast pace because I had a goal not only to free my family, but I knew once I freed my family, then I can free other people. So 40 days and 40 nights, y'all, sacrifice is the key word. Sacrifice now is just 40 days and 40 nights. We're not saying a whole year. It's 40 days and 40 nights. So y'all go get what you came to get from the very beginning, Mr. Bradley.
Get what you came to get. Put that in the chat box. Go get what you came to get. Go get what you came here for. Miss Eileen Ross, 40 days, 40 nights got you out of the basement. And I can imagine where you're going now.
Mr. Bradley, as I was listening and thinking, I remember the first 40 days and 40 nights. I didn't understand network marketing. I didn't understand the process. But what I did understand is that I was not happy where I was. I was not happy in the basement. I was not happy not having income. I was not happy having limitations. And I thought to myself, what if I gave this business everything that I have, like I gave corporate America? What if I gave this 40 days and 40 nights, everything that I gave that preschool I started? What if I gave it my all? Because we all know that studies show you only use 1% of your brain. What if you use 2? What if you actually gave it everything? And that's what I did, Mr. Bradley. And I wrote down, for those of you that say you want it, you want freedom, you want to change your life, you want to get out of debt, you want to have your children with no student loans. You can't get mad at the goals you don't hit because of the work you don't do. You've got to do the work. And you've got to make the sacrifices. You've got to block out the noise. Just like Ms. Graham, I would go during that 40 days and 40 nights. It was during the holidays. And guess what? My family was very upset that I was on the phone, on webinars, taking calls. But my family wasn't living my life for me. My family didn't understand the opportunity that I had to not only help myself get out of poverty, but to help them because I'm going to be the family banker. So I want everyone to say, well, no matter where you are right now, you hit that reset button. You prepare now, but you hit that reset button on Monday. And everything that you want is on the other side of that 40 days, as long as you do the work, make the sacrifices, block out the noise, Mr. Bradley, build the foundation so you can have a better tomorrow at the end of 40 days and 40 nights. And the seeds you plant, boy, you say it all the time, we're preparing for the greatest harvest of our life. Back to you.
And this is not rhetoric. This is not hype. I can tell you, those five right there, along with thousands of other people. I mean, we're getting ready to go get it. And you can't say you didn't know. We didn't say 4 days, 4 nights. We said 40, right? So you can't say you didn't know. Mr. Orlando Moore, take us home as we close out this Zoom.
Well, Mr. Bradley, I'll simply close by saying there is no plan B for your A game. No plan B for your A game. Bring your A game to this 40 days and 40 nights. Your A game means your absolute best. Giving it all you got. All in, as I heard somebody say. Your absolute best. Reaching down, helping those people who are fighting. Don't just live your best life and people struggling for theirs. Bring your A game to this 40 days and 40 nights. Because there is absolutely no plan B for your A game when you give your absolute best. Mr. Bradley, thank you so much. 40 days, 40 nights is on. And week 5 is going to lead from the front.
In 40 days, can anybody see my cup? 40 days, 40 nights, you can get your cup like this. Seriously. Marcel, I love the energy. Natalie, I love the energy. Eileen, I love the energy. Cedric, I love the energy. Orlando, I love the energy. Season of boldness. We're not going to major in minors. Let the small stuff go for 40 days and 40 nights. We're going to major in majors. Don't let nobody hurt your feelings, right? Be unapologetic. Do it with integrity. Do it with tact. But y'all, let's go get it. It's not time to be tiptoeing or be timid. Season of separation. Watch the ranks. Look at it today in your mobile app and watch it what it's going to look like 40 days from now, because it's a season of separation. It's a season of sacrifice. I already know. Look, those 5 right there, they're going to give it up. And they don't even have to. They're going to give it up so they can go up even higher to the next level. Season of sacrifice, season of separation, season of boldness. Let's go get it. Y'all, thank you so much. 5-year anniversary. Congratulations. But 2025 is going to be crazy. Goodbye, everybody. Let's get it. 40 days, 40 nights.
Let's go.